In the beginning of the drama, we see our female lead, Juan. She is living with a very unusual problem that has made her life lonely and difficult. Juan suffers from an intense fear of physical contact. Following one strict rule in her life, no one is allowed to touch her. If anyone comes into physical contact with her, whether it's a boy, a girl, or even a family member, she immediately panics. Because of this condition, even her own mother keeps her distance, leaving Juan isolated from the people around her. However, there is one exception to her strange rule. Animals, especially dogs and cats, don't trigger her fear at all. They are the only companions she feels completely comfortable with. Her love for animals eventually leads her to choose animal science as her college major. The moment her mother hears about this decision, she loses her temper, insisting that Juan will end up unemployed after graduation. But despite everyone's criticism, Juan couldn't care less. She is perfectly happy living in her own unique world, surrounded by the animals she loves. In the next scene, we see our male lead, Jian, who along with being a mechanic is also quite handsome. This boy is very hardworking. Despite being so intelligent, why did he become a mechanic? That we will find out later. On the other hand, Juan was happily going toward college because today was her final exam. But on the way, suddenly her eyes fell on a vehicle that was stealing and taking away innocent dogs. Seeing this injustice, Juan's anger shot up immediately. Forgetting the exam, she directly started following that vehicle to save those dogs and their puppies. Finally, she freed all the dogs. But because of this heroic act, two big problems happened. First, making an enemy of that dangerous dog trafficker. And second, getting 0 marks because of missing the exam. On top of that, her classmate was in a terrible state out of anger. At night, when Juan was coming back home, that very same thug, seeing Juan alone, surrounded her. Now Juan had touch allergy. She froze out of fear. Before the thug could lay a hand on her, someone came from behind and hit that thug on the head with a stick. Oh wow, the one who hit with the stick is none other than Jian. As soon as Juan started to leave, the director showed his magic and made her foot slip. She started falling in slow motion. Jian caught her hand. At first, both kept looking at each other for a long time. But then due to the touch allergy reaction, Juan started feeling dizzy. She fainted and fell down. Jian got worried, and also villain. The matter went straight to the police station. Finally, after a long discussion, the police decided that Juan had done wrong to this man. Now she had to pay 3,000 yen. Hearing this, Juan was completely shocked. When Jian realized that Juan was completely broke, he showed his big heart without thinking and paid that man from his own pocket. As soon as Jian started to leave, Juan came to him and said, "Thank you for helping me." To this, Jian said with a little attitude, "Do not be too happy because you have to return my money." Juan smiled and said, "Yes, you are right. Give me your number." Jian looked at her. Jian was hesitating a little to give her his number because his first love had remained incomplete. Even without wanting to, Jian gave her his number. Juan, assuring him, said, "Don't worry, I will return all your money very soon." Jian gave her no reply. After that, he went to his repair shop. As soon as he reached there, when his eyes fell on old photos, he got lost in the ocean of old memories. There was a girl who was very close to his heart, but she got separated from him in childhood itself. But the twist here is that Jian's way of talking is exactly like his old friend Di. He started thinking, could this be Juan, whom I have been searching for all these years? He was lost in thoughts when his dad came in, who was on a wheelchair. Jian's dream was to become a racer. But due to bad circumstances, he could not fulfill his dream. Dad told him to fulfill his dream. But Jian said with a smile, "Dad, for me, racing and repairing cars are both the same thing." On the other hand, after everything was settled, when Juan reached home, Mom welcomed her very lovingly, thinking that her daughter was finally going to graduate. Juan's mom is a teacher. Seeing her mom so happy, Juan gathered courage and asked her for 3,000 yen so she could repay Jian's debt. Mom was happily about to transfer money to her account when the phone rang. Professor Wu told her everything, that her beloved daughter had missed the final exam. Knowing this, Mom burst into anger. She was so angry at Juan that she even said that her daughter was pretending to be sick and deceiving her. Hearing Mom's words, Juan broke from inside and went away with a sad heart. In a flashback, it is shown that Dr. Mishu had told Juan that if she did not start her treatment soon, her illness could become even more serious. In the present, our Juan was sitting sadly. She was in very tight money trouble. So she thought, why not call her rich cousin? Now the cousin did not give her money but did give her a part-time job. And the job is? She had to take his beloved precious dog Zu for a walk every day. As soon as she got the job, Juan, without wasting time, called Jian so that the two could meet. He sent the location of his repair shop. Now in the story enters Jian's useless brother. This brother was always jealous of Jian. Instead of working hard, he wanted to earn money through shortcuts. Then Juan also arrived at their repair shop with the cousin's VIP dog. As soon as he saw Juan, Jian's useless brother immediately started teasing him. "Is this the same girl you gave money to? What to say about your love story? When we become completely broke, then you face dad yourself." Jian took Juan aside and started asking, "Tell me, why did you come here?" Juan, without saying a single word, took out all the money from her bag and placed it in front of him, which she had saved from her pocket money for difficult times. He was completely shocked. He stared wide-eyed at that money and asked, "Don't tell me you came to give me all this money?" Juan said, "Of course these are yours. It is exactly 498.5 yen. If you don't trust me, then count it yourself." Jian said, "I don't have that much free time." He started to leave. Juan stopped him. Seeing her way of talking, Jian again got lost in his thoughts. He started thinking, could this be that girl? Meanwhile, Juan's cousin's VIP dog, which she had tied outside to a pole, was deliberately untied and let run away by Jian's jealous brother. On this side, Juan was still busy assuring Jian, "Don't worry. The remaining money that is yours, I will return it as soon as possible. Now I am leaving. Bye." But as soon as she stepped outside, she was shocked because there was no sign of the dog. Then Juan got worried. If she did not find the cousin's precious dog safe and sound, not only would she lose her job, but she would also be in big trouble. She, out of fear, started shouting, "Zu, you are more precious than my life. Please come back." Hearing this commotion, Jian's dad also came there. When Juan told them while crying that her dog had gotten lost somewhere, hearing this, Dad immediately scolded Jian and said, "Why are you standing here quietly? Go and help this girl." Now how could Jian ignore Dad's order? He set out with Juan without wasting time to find Su. Even after searching a lot, they could not find the dog. Juan, when she sat down at one place exhausted, Jian came near her holding chocolate-flavored ice cream and started to give it to her. Actually, he wanted to test her to see if she could be his childhood friend. As soon as Juan's eyes fell on that ice cream, she got scared immediately because a very bad accident had happened to her in childhood. She had mistakenly fed her beloved doggy ice cream, because of which he died. Juan told him, "You eat this yourself." Saying this, she moved ahead. Jian got into thinking that this is not that girl I am searching for. She used to love chocolate-flavored ice cream, but this one does not. On the other side, his brother Lin was very angry at his dad because he wanted his dad to hand over the repair shop to him. Dad clearly refused him because he knew that this son of his was greedy. If he handed over the repair shop to him, he would ruin everything. On the other side, evening came while searching for Zu. Out of exhaustion, when Jian sat near the Huan, she quickly moved away so that she would not get an allergic shock. Seeing Huan troubled, he told her, "Don't take tension. Just call the dog's owner and tell everything." She immediately said, "Is your mind all right? If I tell all this to my stubborn cousin, he will go crazy. Even if I sell myself 3 times, I still won't be able to buy a VIP dog like Zu." Finally, forced and trembling, she agreed to Jian's suggestion and called her cousin and told everything. As soon as the cousin heard the news of his beloved dog going missing, he started screaming in anger. Zu was not just an ordinary dog for him, but like his own child. On top of that, that dog was a very big social media star with a full 10 million followers. And so the cousin came straight to her. He started threatening Juan, "If you don't find my Zu, I will cut you into small pieces and feed you directly to the dogs. I have already put up missing posters all over the city. Whoever finds my dog will get 300 yen. Juan started shaking with fear. To cool down the cousin's anger, she quickly said, "Please don't worry. If I find Zu, you don't have to give me the full amount. Just give me 3,000 yen. Cousin said, "Listen, you are standing alive right now only because I need your help. Otherwise, I would have finished you long ago. Now stop wasting my time and find my beloved dog." Then Juan, out of fear, set out with Jian. Following the clues, these two got trapped directly in a warehouse. The door also got locked. Juan started shouting and asking for help. The cousin was nearby somewhere. As soon as he heard Juan's scary voice from inside the warehouse, he ran away from there out of fear. Jian told Juan, "Now stop it. No matter how much you scream your throat out, nobody is going to hear your voice." Juan said, "If we cannot get out of here, will we die right here?" Just then, suddenly, her foot slipped. Her balance went so bad that she neither recovered this way nor that, and fell directly on top of Jian. When eyes met eyes, the staring automatically started. The heart also started racing. Juan wondered and started thinking, "Wow, he touched me, and still nothing happened to me. Why did I not faint? Did my illness get cured?" Both were still lying on top of each other when the security guard came right there. Both immediately got up. Just then, Jian got a call from his brother that Zu had been found. Then both ran in that direction. When both of them reached there, a new drama started. It turned out that Zhu was not found by anyone else but by Jian's greedy brother so that he could get the reward. Instead of thanking him, Juan got angry at him because he was the one who had let the dog run away. There was a big argument between the two. Juan cleverly told Jian's brother, "Fine, you keep the reward money, but from that give 3,000 yen to your brother which I had borrowed from him." Lin also agreed. Juan became tension-free. She had paid off all the debt of the Jian. She was sitting in peace when she got a message from Dr. Mishu. He said, "I got a new idea from a foreign research paper. If you take my advice, find a boyfriend and try exposure therapy with him. You will have to look into your boyfriend's eyes without blinking. Just looking is not enough. Holding each other's hand, coming close and say, doing all these things can cure your illness." Hearing the doctor's words, she got lost in thoughts. When she had fallen on Jian, nothing had happened to her at all. Then she started thinking that according to the doctor, if getting close to someone can cure my trauma, she thought, is Jean a cure for my illness? This is amazing. I will go and meet him tomorrow itself. Now only that boy can cure me. The very next day, Huan, with hope of getting cured in her heart, went straight to Jian. When Jian saw her, he started thinking, why has this wandering girl come here for now? He did not even say hi to her. She had her own compulsion to stay near him. When Huan offered him that she was ready to work with him without salary, he quickly rejected her offer. When the excuse of work did not work, Huan directly told him, "Please become my boyfriend. Now you are my antidote. Whatever you say, I will do that. Please let me stay near you." Jian clearly refused her. When Huan sadly started to leave, Jian stopped her. For some reason, he was seeing a glimpse of his childhood friend in this girl. Then he started asking Huan, "Why did you choose me of all people?" Huan told him everything about her illness. Said that you are the only person I can touch. Actually, I got this illness when my beloved dog accidentally died in childhood. Hearing her words, Jian started remembering everything. He started saying to himself, "Juan, it is you. Finally, you have found me. Now I do not want to lose you again." When Juan sadly started to go back, Jian stopped her. He started saying, "I am ready to become your boyfriend. In return, you teach my sister tuition. This way nobody will suspect and we will also stay near each other." Juan's happiness knew no bounds. She agreed. Both decided to keep this relationship secret, and started thinking, so this is how it feels to walk around with a boy. If hands were in hands, it would be even more fun. And so she got lost in thoughts and started smiling. When Jian turned around and looked, he started asking her, "Why are you smiling?" Juan immediately came to her senses and, twisting the topic, lied that nothing, my secret boyfriend. He understood that Juan wanted to touch him. When he extended his hand toward Juan, she also showed courage and put her hand forward. Both hands were about to touch when Juan got a little nervous, thinking she might faint. Seeing her nervousness, Jian lovingly started telling her, "Don't give up, everything will be fine. See you tomorrow. Bye." Saying this, he left. After he left, a question echoed in Juan's mind. How did he know that I live here? Meaning Jian had still not told her that he was her childhood friend. In the morning, as soon as it was morning, Juan reached John's repair shop. But on the very first day she made a mistake. John was not at all angry at her. He called Ning, who was his stepsister. When she came to John, Juan thought that Ning was his girlfriend. Well, this suspense did not last long. After finishing work, Jian took Juan to his home so that she could give tuition to his sister. When Jian told her that she was his sister, only then did Juan's heart find peace. Ning was behaving very well with Juan. Everything was normal between the two. But when Ning finds out that Juan was her brother's girlfriend, what will her reaction be? After introducing his sister, Jian told Juan, "You teach my sister. I am leaving." Juan immediately said, "Wait. What about the promise you made to me?" The sister got suspicious about what promise was made between these two. Seeing the situation getting worse, Jian quickly handled it and lied. "Actually, the thing is that we both made a promise that your grades will be good this time." Hearing this, the sister went quiet. In the next scene, painful old memories were not letting Jian sleep peacefully. Here we were shown a flashback, where a very big secret was revealed. Actually, in childhood, Juan's mom had adopted Jian. Then it happened that Juan's dad left and went away. Not only that, their beloved dog also died. After all these incidents, Juan's mom put all the blame on innocent Jian. She had even said that he was bad luck. Now she would not keep him in her house at all. So this is how both of them got separated from each other in childhood. In the present, we see that Juan started giving tuition to Ning. For now, the sister had no issue with her. The next day, a VIP client came to Jian's repair shop. He had such an expensive car whose fault was not something everyone could find. Jian picked up foreign tools and fixed the car's engine in just a few minutes. Seeing his professional skills, the client was left amazed. He was so impressed by Jian that he promised right there and then that from now on, he would send all his company's cars for repair only to Jian. Seeing the Jian's amazing skills, a special place was forming in Juan's Huan's heart for him. She assured him that she would support him at every step and always back him up. Now this Huan was busy with work when she got a call from her friend. The good news was that Huan could give her missed exam once again. Hearing this, she became happy. When Jian asked her the reason for smiling, she said, "I need a favor from you. Can you please come with me to campus?" How could Jian refuse such a sweet request from Huan? After that, both set out and also reached the animal shelter. As soon as Jian saw the dangerous atmosphere around, he was completely shocked. He started asking, "Where have you brought me?" Huan smiled and said, "To the animals. Where else? This is my work." Hearing this, Jian got more tense because he had had a trauma of dogs and cats since childhood. Then when Huan asked him, "Do you fear dogs?" To save his respect, he lied that no, there is nothing like that. "Come, let's go." Then Huan took him to that room which was full of cats. Huan left him alone there and went to give her exam. After which, we saw that Jian's condition became very bad. Why was he so afraid of animals? Could this trauma be from the day when in childhood Huan's dog died before his eyes? Well, somehow Jian managed to save himself from the cats. But the trouble was not over yet. In the next scene, when Huan returned after giving her exam, there was a cute little dog in her hands. As soon as she tried to bring that dog close to Jian, Jian screamed out of fear, "Please don't bring it near me." Seeing his nervousness, Huan also did not force him more. When her friend Shaolin returned, in the happiness of the exam ending, she hugged Huan, and so the touch allergy showed its effect. She fainted and fell down. In the next scene, we see all three of them in the cafeteria area. To end Huan's trauma, the friend made both of them sit face to face. She started saying, "Today's first lesson is to look into each other's eyes. Are you ready? Come a little closer. Don't be nervous. Come now, get lost in this Jian's eyes. Don't be afraid. He is not going to eat you." Following the friend's words, Huan started looking into Jian's beautiful eyes. Then it happened that she suddenly got a big shock. She cried out, No, I cannot do this. If I keep looking at him like this, I will go blind." Seeing her drama, the friend said, "Okay, fine. We cancel the eye-gazing lesson. Let's start the second one. Believe in yourself. Try again." Huan agreed, but fear was clearly visible on her face. Why would the girl not be afraid? She had been touch-proof for so many years. As soon as hands met hands, instead of love bells, allergy sirens started ringing directly in Huan's heart. The atmosphere also started to set in. Jian started looking at her with loving eyes. Look at Huan's condition. Her heartbeat crossed 400. For a few minutes, Huan was completely fine, but she could not bear the strange flutter happening in her heart for long, and she fainted. Shaolin told Jian, "That's good. I think a lot of improvement has happened. When she comes to her senses, we will try once again." Jian agreed. When Huan came to her senses, she sadly started saying, "I don't think I will ever get better. Anyway, today I have an appointment with the doctor. I have to go now. Bye." As soon as Huan started to leave from there, she started feeling dizzy. Seeing her condition, Jian also walked after her. All three reached the doctor. When Huan told the doctor about Jian, the doctor started explaining to her, "Look girl, you need to open the doors of your heart. Show a little courage and accept love. Because in such a situation, the partner's support is the biggest medicine for the patient." Hearing the doctor's words, Huan blushed. Jian also lowered his eyes and started smiling. A beautiful and deep silence fell between the two. When Jian sat in the car and started to go back, Huan suddenly came near him and without saying anything sat in his car. Jian asked in surprise, "I am going to my shop, so where is she going?" She said, "Wherever you go, I also go." Jian, smiling, started to buckle her seatbelt. During this time, both came quite close to each other. This time when both their eyes met, Huan was not nervous at all and did not faint either. Finally, she was convinced that this was Jian who could cure her. Seeing Huan surprised, Jian told her, "Don't worry, that person is always at your service. Whenever you need me, just tell me." Hearing this romantic line, Huan froze. Her happiness knew no bounds. On one side, Jian was working day and night to become successful. On the other side, his useless brother was still dreaming of becoming rich overnight. Well, seeing the Jian working, a flutter started in Huan's heart. She started saying to herself, "Wow, this boy looks even more handsome while repairing the car. I like it." And so the evil eye that was sitting right beside her struck. The smile disappeared from her face because a very big problem had happened. The atmosphere became very tense. It was found that Jian's brother, in order to pay off his debt, had removed original parts from customers' cars and exchanged them with cheap parts. Huan could not bear this dishonesty. She came in anger and exposed this matter in front of everyone, but because of the public exposure, instead of benefit, the opposite happened. Jian's reputation got ruined. Jian burst at Huan for this and blamed her that she, without thinking, driven by emotions, created a pointless scene in front of everyone which put their entire business in danger. Then a fight started between the two over this matter. Jian in anger separated his ways from Huan. Instead of love beginning, misunderstandings arose between the two. Now what remained to be seen was when and how their anger would end. The repair shop of Jian, which until yesterday was always crowded with customers, today a silence had fallen there, because of which Jian had been very troubled. When Dad found out about this, he was very angry at Lin, and scolding him started explaining, "Learn to work hard like your brother. Nothing will happen from shortcuts." Meanwhile, Huan was very sad. To lighten the burden of her heart, she was painting on a wall, when a rich boy whose name was Lu Chan came near her and started flirting, saying, "I am from the design department. I liked your painting very much. Can we both be friends?" Huan refused him, but he turned out to be stubborn and clever. He immediately used his mind and said, "Hey, if I find a stray cat or dog on the way, how will I contact you?" Hearing this, our animal lover's heart melted. She added him on WeChat. After Lu Chan left, Huan's friend teasing her said, "Looks like that boy is crazy about you." Huan ignored her words because Jian was living in her heart. After that, Lu Chen called her, but Huan told him clearly that I like someone else. Lu was a spoiled rich kid. He was not going to back off so easily. He started telling Huan, "You left me and liked that worthless mechanic. I have money, education, status, everything. What does he have?" Han boldly replied that he is not rude like you. He is respectful. Now stop wasting my time. Bye. The wandering admirer went crazy. The next day, when Huan was with her cousin, Lin came there and started blaming her. "Listen girl, stay away from my brother. Since you came into his life, our troubles have increased beyond limits." Well, hearing his words, the cousin flared up. Then what? Both got into a fight. The battle began. Huan started to stop them and started holding herself responsible for all that loss. She started telling her cousin, "I need your help. Now both of us together have to fix everything." The cousin also agreed. But the very next moment, he angrily went straight to Jian and started thundering at him. "Why did you put false blame on my sister, and why did you forcefully put this innocent angel to work here?" Huan held her head in her hands. She started thinking, what a donkey did I ask for help from? Has he come to solve the matter, or to complicate it more? Jian was standing silently. It seemed his anger had cooled down. He wanted to give Huan one more chance. Now how could he push away that girl whom he had been searching for 10 years? After that, we see that to rebuild Jian's business, Huan with her cousin started making new plans. Jian was also present nearby. A romantic twist came in the story when the cousin came very close to Huan and started explaining to her. Seeing this, the fire of jealousy burned inside Jian. He immediately came in between and said, "Why are you standing so close to her? You can explain from far too right?" The cousin stared wide-eyed at him and said, "Is your mind all right? I am her one and only cousin." Jian said, "Whoever you are, stay a little away from her." Seeing all this, Huan started smiling. At the same time, Lu also called. He started asking for forgiveness. Huan also forgave him. He wanted to meet her one last time. Huan also agreed so that he would leave her alone forever. After that, we see why Jian became a mechanic. In the flashback, we find out that Jian and both his siblings were adopted by their father. Their dad was not an ordinary man, but an excellent racer. But life took a turn when a terrible accident left him unable to walk. After that accident, all the household responsibility came on the shoulders of Jian and his brother. To support their family, both brothers even left school and took over the car repairing work. So this is how Jian became a skillful mechanic. Now we come back to the present. At night when Jian was coming back home, suddenly his eyes fell on Huan, who was standing with Lu Chan. Lu asked Huan to come to the restaurant with him. Huan also said yes, thinking, "Let me just go along with what he says. Maybe after today, he will not bother me again." Seeing all this, Jian became a little jealous and quietly started following them. Meanwhile, as soon as they reached a deserted alley, Lu's attitude changed completely. Instead of reforming, he showed his true colors and started forcing himself on Huan. As soon as he started coming closer to Huan, her condition started getting bad. The girl started shaking because of fear and panic. Before Lu could do something wrong to Huan, Jian and Shaolin entered. As soon as both arrived, they knocked the love nonsense out of this Lu's head. This boy turned out to be a big coward and drama queen. Out of fear of getting beaten, he immediately folded his hands and started asking for forgiveness. But where was Shaolin going to stop? She gave him a good beating. Meanwhile, Jian quickly went to the scared and shaken Huan and took off his jacket and put it on her with great love. The girl was still shaking. She started telling him while crying, "I rejected him many times, but still he kept following me." Jian, looking into her eyes, started saying, "Don't worry, I am here now, right?" These few words from Jian ended all the fear inside Huan in one moment. After this, Jian lovingly picked up Huan to safely take her home. The unfortunate admirer disappeared from the scene for now, but Jian's sister was not behaving well with Huan. In the next morning, to bring the auto repair shop back on track, Huan, along with the Jian, started distributing discount vouchers on the road to attract customers. But Jian was a little shy type. He was standing completely like a statue. Seeing this, Huan nudged him, saying, "Jian, standing around quietly like this won't work. Shout a little, create an atmosphere, stop people and explain to them. Only then will something happen." Jian agreed to her words. But just then his sister came running and deliberately pushed Huan, which made her lose her balance and fall straight down. She got minor injuries, but still, smiling, she told Jian, "Don't worry about me. I am perfectly fine. You just focus on distributing the flyers." Jian did not like his sister's behavior. He said, "Don't do such careless things in the future. Understood?" Even here, Huan took the sister's side and started saying, "Oh, come on. It was not her fault. End the matter. Let us move ahead." The sister's mood went off. It was clearly visible that she did not like Huan. After that, we see that instead of Jian's troubles reducing, they increased even more, because the Lu was still not ready to give up. After being rejected by Huan, his ego got hurt. Now he stooped to low actions. He started defaming Jian. He spread false rumors everywhere against his repair shop so that his business would be completely destroyed and Huan would be forced to come to him herself. At night, everyone was sitting together. Seeing the worry on Jian's face, Huan with a sweet smile encouraged him, saying, "Don't worry, everything will be fine." Hearing these words from Huan's mouth, Jian got lost in childhood memories. Whenever he was in any difficulty, Huan would stand with him exactly like this and encourage him. Remembering all this, Jian's heart found peace. He smiling told Huan, "Thank you for encouraging me." When both of them started looking at each other with loving eyes, seeing this scene, the sister started getting jealous. She could not bear this closeness between the two. So to bring Huan down in her brother's eyes, she deliberately injured herself and put all the blame on Huan so that the brother would get angry and stay away from Huan. In the middle of this commotion, the secret also came out that Ning was being bullied in school. When Jian saw the injury marks on her hand, he became very worried. So much so that he did not even listen to Huan and went straight inside the house with Ning. Seeing all this, the cousin spoke angrily that this family was truly crazy. "We are trying to help them and look at their attitude." Huan was standing silently because she knew that Ning hated her. Inside the house, Jian, while putting medicine on his sister's wounds, started asking her, "How long will you hide this from me?" Ning says in a low voice, "Brother, only 1 year is left for graduation. I don't want to trouble my family." When Jian took Huan's name, the sister got irritated. She said, "Brother, please don't take her name in front of me." Jian also understood that his sister did not like Huan. Now finally he started realizing that all the mistake was his sister's. Huan had not done anything wrong with him. In the flashback, it is shown that Ning was always overly dependent on Jian from the beginning. She did not want to be separated from him. The next day, Huan came to meet Ning to ask for forgiveness. But the sister's mood was off. She started saying, "Since I met you, I have been feeling jealous of you. I am jealous of your beauty and also of the fact that you have such good friends." Huan told her, "I have always considered you my younger sister." To this, Ning said, "You and I are from completely different worlds. I am bullied every day at school. For me, this mechanic workshop is my home. Dad and both brothers are my whole world. But after you came, many troubles have come into our lives. Now you tell me, how should I behave with you?" Hearing this, Huan went silent. She understood that Ning would never accept her, so she thought it better to go back. Even though Ning's behavior toward her was so bad, Huan's heart was truly very big. She forgot Ning's bitter words and made a firm decision to help her. She went straight to her mom because she was a teacher at the same school where Ning studied. When Huan told her mom about Ning, she immediately started checking school records. Finally, they also found out that Ning was being bullied in school. As soon as all the details and evidence were found, Huan, without wasting time, set out in action mode with her cousin. Meanwhile, as soon as Jian got the information, he went straight to the bully girls and started telling them, "Evidence of all your actions has come into our hands. If we make all of that public, think what will happen to you." Huan also reached there. As soon as those girls saw the evidence against them, they went completely silent. Now, other than transferring from school, no other way was left for them. That is what happens. So this way, with Juan's help, Jian protected his sister. When Ning found out that she was free from the bully girl forever, she was very happy. Jian started telling her that I did not do all this alone. If Juan and her mom had not helped us, we could not have done anything against those girls. And so as soon as the sister heard Juan's name, the smile disappeared from her face. After being quiet for a little while, she said in a low voice, "Fine, brother. She is your friend, so I will try to behave well with her." Jian, becoming serious, started sharing his heart's feelings. "I also don't want any misunderstanding between my sister and that girl who I like the most." Hearing this, the sister burned with jealousy. She said, "Brother, right now I have homework to do. You can leave from here." Now the question is, why does Ning hate Juan so much? What is the reason? Jealousy, or is there some deeper secret hidden behind it? In the next scene, we see Jian is standing outside Juan's house so that he can meet her. As soon as Juan came there, he started saying that you supported me at every step. Thank you for choosing me for the love experiment and thinking that I am capable enough to fix you. Juan laughingly said that, "Oh, stop it now. How many times will you say thanks?" Jian, hesitating a little, started asking her that, "So it means we are still friends, right?" Juan, smiling, replied that yes, why not? We will always be friends. After that, Jian comes into a little protective mood. Getting serious, he says to Juan that if Luchan tries to bother you again, then directly tell me. Don't get into his words. He is very dangerous. I will handle him myself. Jian's these words touched Juan's heart. She shyly started asking that, "Tell me the truth. Are you really this worried about me?" Hearing this, Jian got nervous and, controlling his heart, said that yes, why not? We both are friends, right? Juan understood that she has made a place in Jian's heart. Before anything romantic could happen between the two, Juan's phone rang. Mom was calling. She had to go home. The heart did not want to, but both were forced to say goodbye to each other. As soon as Juan left, the restless lover stood right there thinking that I wish I had said what was in my heart. Feels like a perfect moment just slipped away. Meanwhile, the shameless lover is not going to improve at all. He has left all his work and is after Juan. The next day, Lu went to Jian with a lot of attitude and, showing arrogance, started saying that, "Look, brother, if you want to finish all your problems in one go, then stay away from Juan and tell her to become my girlfriend. This is the only way you have. Otherwise, get ready to be destroyed." Jian got angry. He grabbed his collar and started saying that I am giving you the last warning. If you ever look at Juan with your dirty eyes again or try to bother her, then I will scratch your eyes out. Understood? Saying this, Jian gave him a strong punch. The coward and fake lover who was showing off his wealth was knocked down in just one blow, but his nonsense did not stop. He left after threatening and slipped away quietly. On the other hand, his brother Lin finally realized that because of his bad actions, the whole family has got into trouble. He asks his dad that, "Papa, do I still have time that I can work hard and become a successful person?" Dad replied, smiling, that why not, son, it is still not too late. Now it will be seen what steps Lin takes to get his family out of trouble. In the morning of a new day with childhood love, Jian does not want to lose that girl whom he has been loving since childhood. He wants to be around Juan all the time so that Lu cannot harm her. Juan, surprised, started asking him that, "Jian, you are always very busy. How did you remember me today?" He said that it has been many days since I spent time with you. I want you to get well soon. Juan got happy. Just then, Jian suddenly bent down at her feet and started tying her shoelaces tightly so that his dear one does not fall. Juan really liked his romantic style. Feelings of love started boiling in her heart. She could not say anything. She just kept blushing. She says, "Look how beautiful that view is over there. I should take pictures of it. Oh no, my mobile is dead. Jian, can you give me your mobile?" Jian, without any delay, put his phone in her hands. After clicking the photos, as soon as Juan started looking at the pictures in the gallery, suddenly her eyes fell on an old photo which Jian had kept in his phone for the last 10 years, like a precious treasure. Seeing the photo, Juan froze. All the memories of childhood started spinning in her mind. She remembered everything. She started saying to herself that, "Brother Jian, this is you, my dear childhood friend." Her eyes became wet because he is the same boy who used to be her stepbrother in childhood and also her best friend. Jian also started getting suspicious. He started asking that, "What happened? Why have you become so quiet?" Han, hiding her tears and changing the topic, started asking that you used to be a car racer, right? Hearing this, Jian became a little emotional. He took a deep breath and says that yes, becoming a car racer was my dream, but maybe destiny had something else planned. After mom left and after dad became disabled, I left that dream forever. Juan started looking at him with loving eyes. Her heart found peace. Finally, she got back that same boy with whom she had spent beautiful moments in childhood. Even knowing everything, both lovers are hesitating to recognize each other. Juan is afraid that if she suddenly calls him Brother Jian and hugs him, then because of his situation and status, he might feel embarrassed or, thinking himself not worthy of her, might reject her. Truthfully, Juan's this fear is completely justified too. Will these two's love story move forward peacefully, or will his sister create some new trouble? What was feared finally happened. When Juan told Jian what was in her heart, he without thinking rejected her love.